Hi, I'm going to tell you a story, and it's going to be an example of how strong the trauma bond can be. I'll be reading it to you. My folks and I got into a car wreck on the way to upstate New York last summer. A truck pulled over into my dad's lane. My dad was driving, and my dad had to go in another lane to prevent us from getting smashed by the truck. A minivan hit our car on the driver's side of our car. That was the worst feeling. It was the worst sound, too. I was sitting behind my dad in the back seat of the car. I was asleep. I woke up saying, "What's going on?" and seeing my dad swerving into the minivan and hearing a crunch while seeing the minivan hit our car's side mirror. No one got hurt. The car got damaged on the driver's side door. It's totally fixed now. Reason why I'm telling you this. The people popping in my head during the crash. My folks, my brother, the narcissist, and my best friend, Tina. I immediately called up the narcissist. No answer. Then I texted his mom and his aunt. I was still trauma bonded with the narcissist even then. I was still used to him being the one I would call if bad stuff happened. Not like he would care. Odd thing, I sent him a text beforehand and told him that I don't believe he would even care if I got in a car wreck and died. And he wouldn't even cry if something bad happened to me. I told him that I would be the one crying, though, if he got in a car wreck. His aunt's reaction was, "Glad you're okay, but don't contact my sister." I texted my brother, my best friend, and my cousins, the ones we would visit in New York after visiting my brother, about the accident. So, after we broke up and he was moving out, not talking to me at all, and blocked me, the first rage letter I sent him caused him to collapse and block me. I tried texting him, since he wasn't answering his phone, about the accident, thinking he would actually give a shit. I sent him a picture of the messed up looking car, too. No response. When I told him in person about the accident on the day I came back to clear off my TV stand in his room, the TV stand he refused to move downstairs when he moved out, I mentioned the accident to him, and he had no emotional response. Similar to when I asked him, "Aren't you going to say something?" after my family pet cat passed away, and his response was, "I don't know what to say." No empathetic response. As I was clearing off my TV stand and gathering some of my clothes, he tried to pick stupid verbal fights with me, and I shut him down with a few phrases I learned from Rebecca Zung. The day I dealt with him saying "fuck off" to me at the hospital, and the day I asked him to move out, it felt like I was withdrawing from a drug, withdrawing from the narcissist. I couldn't stop crying. I couldn't sleep. I couldn't eat. It was hell. It was the sitting on the floor, hugging your knees and crying so much that you can't get up type of thing. It wasn't the normal heartbreak feeling. It felt like an elephant was sitting on my chest. I had to hug a pillow or hug my cat to ease that heavy hurt in my chest. It felt like he died or I died. With a normal breakup, not a breakup over a narcissist, my heart hurts, but it doesn't feel like I'm going to die. It's equivalent to, okay, you got rejected when you asked someone to the prom, but you'll get over it. But with a narcissist, the pain and grief is totally different. It's never ending. It takes longer to get over narcissistic abuse. You can't just go out with friends, drink a few beers, and get over it in a month. It takes almost a year or more to heal. It takes forever to get rid of anger and triggers. I had to give myself permission to rest, go through the fog, and deal with the emotional roller coaster of anger, rage, sadness, mourning, betrayal, detachment, the not giving a shit about the narcissist and his flying monkeys, the need for revenge, the need to expose his narcissism to others and to his family or friends, the understanding why he is the way he is, the reactive abuse I did, the narcissistic fleas, the learning more about gray rocking, yellow rocking, low contact, no contact, radical acceptance, my codependency, my need to take care of others and to feel needed, forgiveness, forgiving myself mostly, but not forgiving him, and healing.